Alright. Academy time today should be a banger. Yo, Pill Academy, yes sir. My Gundam Academia, yep. Let's go. That's exactly what we're doing here, Shaggy and Pale. Who else is in here? There's other people. They just don't want to type. You sound tired? I just woke up out of bed. I had a client today at 5:30. It's 5 p.m. right now, but he said that he's feeling under the weather, so he canceled. So I can stream. I just ordered my Starbucks, so it should be here. And yeah, I did have a coaching yesterday late night. I think I went to sleep late night, like at 6 a.m. or something. And then I woke up like 4 hours later. And then went back to sleep. I told you I was making stuff. I'm here just listening. Hello, Stella. Do you like the title of the stream? We'll be here till 5. Turn 4 for me. Got you. Alright, so let me grab my water bottle, and then I'm gonna be jumping into some academy. ACAD. Where even is my academy deck? It's about to be 5 over here, and you know what that means. I don't know what that means. We're in the same time zone. Let's just build an academy deck from scratch, since I don't think I actually have one here. I have all these ones, but I don't have a new one. Okay, so create. This guy will be done for work for the day. Coach doesn't drink. So he doesn't know. Haha, I mean that too. Yes, I don't drink. I thought about, oh, he's getting off work, but I'm like, it's 5 p.m. Like, come on. Nobody should be working till 5 p.m. That's ridiculous. Must be a teacher or something. Academy. Okay. Show you guys the power levels. I'm gonna start off with something really just like straightforward-ish. Out the get-go. And should be cool. Do. Lifrith, Veract. I don't even know if I want the Feract in here. I'm gonna be honest. Okay. It's looking good. Looking decent. Unit. Green, white. All right. We're at exactly 50. And we're good. We have no bases. Maybe we should fix that. Fix it to should probably use Kusanagi base, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, we're good. This is gonna be our prototype. Or let's just call it Academy Yuri. Okay. It's gonna be our base starting point until my Starbucks gets here. And then I make a real deck list, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna be getting to the real stuff. Is my keyboard choosing not to work today? Okay, it's working. I agree. I'm worse. I'm a banker. Oof. Banker. Probably need to put some lifters in here and stuff. What's good, coach? Yo. Dos. I have not seen you here in a minute, I think. Cool. Might have been here in the last 2 streams ago. What's good? Just ordered Starbucks. Woke up out of bed. Literally woke up. Okay. Came to my PC. Clicked the stream button. And I'm sitting here. Yo, Joseph, how's it going? We're playing Academy today. Tons of Academy builds. Alright, so if you're excited about Academy, then we'll be playing it. Playing a bunch of it.
Fell into the dark when no one goes.
Yeah. I've been on stream, just don't say anything. Ah, yes. See, I knew it. I knew that there's not 30 people talking in the chat. Let's go. My brother built a troll deck, and that kept Graceful back to his hand. Kept bringing Graceful back to his hand. Interesting. Yes. I played against one of the YouTubers yesterday. What's her name? At the end of yesterday, I played against her. Like, I think it was like 3 in the morning or something. And I literally just kept bouncing her in a purple-white Minerva mirror. And I just destroyed her, I guess. I messaged on one of our YouTube comments. Who does this guy think he is? You know what I'm saying? What is this, 5? I guess I'm just faster, bro. I guess I'm just faster. I've been hearing too many people complain about they can't figure out a good academy green-white build. Well, that's probably because it doesn't exist, you know? That's probably why. I'm gonna grab my drink. I'll be right back. Yeah, green and white academy, man. We need some help. But yeah. We already kind of knew that from day 1 a little bit. The aggro deck getting out aggroed by academy. It's kind of nuts. We're getting that new aerial rebuild in the next set that they just showed off. Next year looks great. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what she does. Hopefully something very, very good. I find it funny that the blue-purple player wants to control instead of mindlessly swinging to shields. Yes. Yes, sir. The blue-purple player is getting out aggroed by a academy deck. right now. He's getting his ass whooped, and I hope he knows that I have a resource. Yeah, he lost. I have a resource open to activate my aerial ability that nobody plays. No, I don't have enough. No, no, I'm bad. I don't have enough. But it's okay. It's okay. Cause like I have 4 shields, so you know, so it's totally fine. Everything is totally okay. Yeah, I should have played this one, and then I would have had the link with the other one if I draw a pilot. Okay, he's gonna suicide. He cannot stop the academy. Look how cool these guys look, man. Look how cool these mechs look. Like, come on. Gunnar the sniper. Like, Lifrith like, academy models or units, whatever, look really, really nice. I just wish they had, like, super, super good abilities. Because, like, man, this card will look so sick. Also, I don't know why it's white. Why is this white? Is this like the first time they enter, and the second time is when they get the paint job? God, I think it's like supposed to be all green and stuff. Die. Alright guys, we just beat an aggro player. The most meta deck in the game. What am I witnessing? Why does this semi work? Petrol Wolf, I will show you why semi works. Okay, so the reason why it works, it's very simple. We're playing a bunch of 2-cost drops. Which means we can just flood the board. Almost like all these are Rozelles. Darbald goes through Lifrits. And then these guys pretty much just swing, and they can link with Soletas. So they're all like gonna be Rozelles essentially. Like Michaelis will be 4/5. This thing can also link, so it can be a 3/4 or a 4/4. And then these guys are slower, but technically if we link it with the white Soleta, we get the resource back. And so we're actually only paying 3, not 4, which makes it that we are playing a linked Rozelle essentially, in total. And then we get that extra mana to play out another card. And we're just dropping a bunch of 2-drops. Just drop units as fast as we can, get resources back to play more stuff, and run our opponent over. That's the idea. That is the idea. 40 units go burr. Yeah, just play units non-stop. And make sure they're all like, you know, as many 2-costs as we can. I was gonna add in Rig Doms to this actually, because that would be a good idea to do. But the question is, where can I add the Rig Doms? Like, I just probably should get rid of this Gundam, because Rig Dom is just better. Even more 2-drops. Breach. That was funny, coach. Yeah. It's funny what works in Gundam, but yep. All right. We have the beater, we have the early game. We have too many 3-drops and no pilots. Probably a mulligan since we run like, yeah, Rig Doms and all these 2-drops. Alright, and we just start slamming down We drew both of our bases, which isn't the worst. Since we can bounce a blocker or something. Choose one enemy unit with level 3 or less HP. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna go this. We're gonna go Soletta. We're gonna swing at the shields, reset a resource. So now we can see that we can play another unit down immediately and have a good time. He can't block this, so I could attack with the Rig Dom, but it's not a horrible idea. We'll just save it for now in case he gets a burst card. Alright. He's got Sword Strike, Overflow, plays that, ends his turn. Has nothing better to do. Let's swing the Rick Dom, see if he wants to block me, which he probably doesn't. Then we can play Kusanagi, bounce this guy, and then play another dude. And he should lose like a bunch of his shields. Close combat, that's fine. He wants to hit the Soletta. That's a-okay with me. Reset, attack. I'm just gonna attack with the Rick Dom. If he wants to block it, so be it. I'm cool with that. He doesn't even block it. We're gonna drop the Lifrith because it's a 4/3. You go through blockers. So blocker deck in shambles for the most part. Could have an Ale Strike link. But yeah. Okay, he's got Aegis. He's playing Justice. Justice blockers. Top meta deck. Yeah, I don't know what he just did, but not good enough. If he had unforeseen, that would suck. Okay, he doesn't. He just takes it. Oh, I messed up. Could have got a resource. My bad, my bad. Blocks it, no problem. And the turn. Could have played 3 units there and probably would have won the game, but I forgot to play a guy. But it's okay. We can play a bunch of things next turn. G-Fred, Nyan, sure. Yeah, one more unit we would have had game for sure. He doesn't swing at us. Why would you not swing, bro? Why would you not swing? Now you just lose. Another win against the top 2 decks in the game. Look at that. Who would have guessed that we can beat the most, like, the top 2 decks in the game completely? Dominating them. Absolute domination. I think we just played against this guy, right? This is a keepable hand. No pilots, but we don't have Rick Doms either. We're going first as well, so maybe I should mulligan for my 2-2. Okay, we don't get the 2-2, but we have triples Angry Soletta. Plays the Lifrith. No big deal. We'll put down a Rick Dom so he doesn't know what we're playing. We can also put a Soletta. Make it a 5-5. He improved techniques it. Sure. He swings at shields. That means I can eat up his Lifrith. Which is what I'll do, I guess. Oh shit. Forgot. Soletta's level 5. Okay, I need my sugar. I need my Starbucks drink in my body. Okay, let's try out this new drink that they were selling. They gave me like a big slushy type straw for this one, which is a first. Oh, it's because it's like bubble tea, I guess. Yo, Lacey, how's it going, my guy? How is it going? Starbucks has bubble tea now. That's insane. New type got canceled, so it got like moved to a different date. That's good. You can ready up for it. Oh, it just got canceled? That's so weird. I think they had to get the cards, no? For the new type, or did they never get the cards? It's the same guy I played against. We are winning. We are winning. Improved technique. Oof. Oof. Yeah, it's fine. He's blocking me. Reduces AP, survive for now. And then we'll simply slam down like a bunch of guys. They probably don't get them. Yeah, they probably didn't get them. It's probably Probably why they canceled it. I put my NTC and got X and 1 with 1 year war. Unfortunately, did not get top 4. That's so sad. You know, it happens so often, it's ridiculous that somebody goes X and 1 and doesn't get top 4. It's a tragedy. But hey, at least you guys know you can do it. This guy really played a base. That's not good for me. I mean, he's gonna have to suicide into me, I guess, anyways. Yeah, every time I went to an NTC, except for once, it was just bubbled into top 5. The last time I went, I literally gave the win to my opponent because I'm like, hey, you see this percentage right here? If I win, I'll get 5th. If you win this game, because I'm like ahead of you or something, you'll actually get 4th by like 0.1% or whatever. I'm winning, guys. I'm beating the top decks in the metagame back to back to back easily. His Academy tier 0 is something crazy happening. Trader Jama, yeah, there's no top cut. Some stores do it by themselves, but the Bandai app doesn't do it at all. The only stores I know that do top cuts is because their players are like long-time Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh players, mostly Magic, and they're like, yeah, we gotta do top cut because it's kind of unfair, or we don't actually know who the best player is or who deserves it the most, because it's all best of ones especially. So usually have a top 8 cut, or top 4 depending, but yeah. I don't have 4 AP, but I'll keep it. I got X1 and got fit by 1.8 in the second tiebreaker. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, mine was like 0.1. And I looked at the app beforehand, so I just had to, I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna give the win to, I'm just gonna give the win over to my opponent because, you know, I played the game, I beat him, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna give it over to you, dude. I'm not gonna get 4th anyways. So. Yeah, let's play this guy out. Next turn we can drop 2 bodies, right? Yeah, we can drop 2. Petition shouldn't matter for a local event. That's just my hot take. Yeah, it should just matter. Okay, you're in the finals. You are first, second place. You are in the quarterfinals. You are fighting for 3rd and 4th place. That's literally it. I don't know why they do anything else. Get rid of this base. Perfect. And then play another 3-4, end the turn. Again, we are significantly ahead of our aggro opponent, as you guys can see. Like, if he doesn't clear the board, which he is, yeah. Okay, we're still ahead anyways, doesn't really matter. Here, eat some more damage. Eat some more damage. Kodiak, why is coach asking for Academy Yuri? The show is already full of Yuri. Kodiak, I don't know, just the first title that came to my mind. Probably because I was talking to Stella. And so, yeah, it's just like the... I was just gonna name the stream this. And maybe we'll get some newer viewers or something, or, you know, people will click on it. The 0.1% female audience, you know? If you guys watch Asmongold or whatever. He's clearing my whole board, guys. What is happening? The ping damage is too strong. This doesn't do me any good. Because I have no command cards. But... two more bodies. We're still at full HP. He's used up a lot of his pings. He's literally had 3 pings, a Corsica base, and Adept and Mikazuki. Like, you know, this guy should be... Okay, there's another Adept. Does he have another Mikazuki? He must have some other ping, clearly. He's going for this guy. Or he's gonna Gundam Amuro me. Another Adept, bro! The high roll. Oh, and people with buys ahead? Oh, yeah. People with buys should simply not be ahead. Anybody who has a buy is simply by default behind. And that's another case why people should have top cuts. Because it's like, hey, you guys both have buys. You guys need to play a match. Especially in Gundam, it's a best of 1. You guys need to play a game to figure out who's ahead. He killed both my guys. Like, are we serious? It's complete nonsense. Oh yeah. Do I bounce this to slow him down? I guess I have to because I activated the base already. Probably yes. Give me Soletta. If I get the Banager, he has Banager. Okay. NT1 Gundam. Okay. When I said give me Soletta, I don't mean this many Solettas. Like, this is a lot. Let's attack the shields. It's a base. He can't activate it. Oh, I need to kill something now, but he has his level 3 or lower. That's not exactly good for me. The base is quite troublesome. I can tell you guys that much for sure. I can't do anything to this because he'll just rest this, kill this, kill one of these. And I need the link, I guess. Do something in the future. Yeah, pretty much dead anyways. We're just gonna pass and see what happens. I always thought buys were bad, but everyone kept telling me they were good thing when I got one. Yeah, in Bandai games apparently, it just counts as a free win, basically. I kind of like that buys don't hurt you in Gundam. Like, why should you be punished for RNG? Didn't pick the buy. Buys shouldn't punish you, but the person who played the game and won, obviously his win should be credited more than yours, is like how I see it. Yeah, I lost. Unfortunate. Man just had like 8 pings worth of damage. Kind of a hard one. This is the deck we're still playing at the moment. Everything's kind of fine. This Kusanagi base could be changed into the double bounce. Instead. Graceful demeanor. Is that better or worse? Eh. Is there any other really good 2-drop units that we're forgetting? Can't remember if there are. There's obviously Death Scythe I could put into the deck as well. This guy is fine. 4/3 cost. Yeah. We could play Sharzaka 2 just to put a sled on there and just start like getting a token out of it. Lifrith is not something I'm going to be playing. Rick Diaz is a real option, actually. If we wanted to run this. Zaccarello is also an option. Just for the 4 AP, 1 cost. Actually is a very good option. Play Zaccarello over like one of these. Probably over this one. That's what I'm thinking. Live with Aura doesn't do anything, but it's a 4 AP. It's kind of the idea I'm going for here. The Ferract is probably the most unnecessary guy in the whole deck. He could be taken out because he doesn't link with anything. The ping damage will hurt this guy, but oh yeah, Goof is also a decent-ish option. We could put in 4 GMs, obviously. Don't really want to do that. Oh yeah, Zaku too is also another thing. But we're staying away from those guys. Okay, we're not trying to play GM spam. We're playing beat down. Okay. Academy beat down. Not only are they good, it counts as a full win. Where's the real player points? Yeah, it means not a perfect system. Bandit goes too far in the positive direction of buys, and other games go too far in the negative. Yeah, that's why the top cut should always exist, pretty much. Or what we will do is a shadow round, where hey, we need the top 8, but there's X many, or top 4. We have to do a shadow round where the top 4 players are solidified, but everybody else who is in the same result, he is going to play in the shadow round. Okay, we're gonna keep this hand because we're going first, and we have a 2/2. It's kind of how it would work out. But yeah, the whole percentage system is like you know, not the greatest. So we got our 4 attack power guys. Take out a bunch of his blockers if he plays them. What is Mr. NBA doing? He's not blocking. Okay. Deck is looking, I mean, it's doing good so far. I'm gonna change the whole deck soon though, into like a real deck. Obviously, I mean this is just a beatdown deck. Is, you know, doing pretty well as you guys can see so far. Outside of the last opponent who played 50 pings and killed me, was almost dead too. The base kind of saved him there. Kill the Darbald. Okay, we'll just force him to block this one. Get rid of a single blocker. Yep. This will turn me into a 6, which I'll die. But if I get -2 AP, I won't die. So then he'll block me. Then he'll kill me. So on. Okay, we'll just pass the turn going wide. I saw that tweet from Ibo about people talking like they were experts when they only won locals and it's not bigger events. Like there aren't stores of champions losing in locals some smaller events. Exactly. Yep. You know, there's a reason Ibo lost all of his hair, okay? There's a reason. I don't know what that reason is, but I'm just saying. What do we got here? So I don't care about this guy. So we're gonna obviously attack with the 4-3 into the shields. It's kind of eyebrow raising when this game has a big luck factor to it. Yeah. Yep. What do you guys think of Eggman's video today? Six resources. I can bounce the Ale Strike. It's not the worst, right? Kinda might be the worst. I can force him to play his whole turn out next turn. Two, 3, 2, nothing. I gave him Akira. Oh no. Okay, he does block it. He had a close combat. Got it. Didn't watch it, but the title alone made me had to question what he's been doing in this game. Like that isn't a take majority have had about this game for a year. Yeah, I didn't watch the whole video. I put it on for like a couple minutes or something, like just the beginning of it. Went back to sleep. But yeah, as you guys know, anything related to Gundam or whatever, I'll literally give you guys the information day one. Unlike Aibo Academy, who's wrong about like multiple things multiple times. And then Eggman is, you know, he's an Eggman. He's a stat master. Do I have any way of murdering him? Not really. Not particularly. I mean, I should go for the base now, because he has no blockers up. But I kind of already played everything here. Oh. What take of Aibo do you strongly disagree with? You mean the places where he went wrong? Saying that Corsica ban being limited, or Corsica restriction to 2 was the perfect ban restrictive list that Bandai could have put out, and they did the perfect thing, and that Aibo called it, that if he was Bandai he would do this. And so when Bandai did it, he was like, oh my god guys, they did the best thing they could have ever done, and they tweeted about it and screenshot it and shared it, and even made a thumbnail, I think, for his video saying that, hey, I said this, I said that they were going to restrict Corsica to 2 and it'd be the best banning ever, and they stopped from ruining Gundam. And I was like, that's nonsense. He obviously wasn't, he was completely wrong about Turn A Gundam. He was wrong about the resting units that came out in GD04. He made a video about it. The resting League Militaire guy. What does he have right now? Those things. And what the hell do I have? a bunch of units. Everything dies if I swing, so I guess I'll start swinging. He could have unforeseen all that burn stuff. I'm not sure if it's the best or anything, but it's at least the safest and least intrusive restriction. Well, it's not that it wasn't the best or anything like that. It's that he declared that this is the best, right? He said it's the best. He said that Gundam is saved because Bandai did not ban everything from they didn't kill aggro, essentially is what he said. He's like they didn't ban Corsica base, they limited it to, they didn't do anything to Amuro, they didn't do anything to Gundam, and all that stuff. And that's where he was like, you know, cool, they didn't destroy our game. It's like clearly the ban restrictive list was not good enough, and clearly the problem was the core game mechanics and how the game operates by default, as we're clearly seeing me playing this stupid academy list. Has nothing to do with Amuro or Corsica base, which I always forward to people to Garrett's video because his is like edited and well said and whatever, to go listen to not just me but other people who are saying the correct things. At least they hit an annoying card. Imagine if he had 4 Corsica base for Xiong. Yeah. That would be a thing, right? But so there's multiple ways that Ivo Academy has been wrong about, including he also doesn't just simply say, guys, Xiong is one of the best cards. He just kind of like doesn't tell you the information up front. He doesn't upload videos like until afterwards. Like he's always like, you know, even his most recent video, it was like an afterwards of what happened. Oh, we're dead. It wasn't a pre. He wasn't saying it before it happened. He was saying it after something has happened. Jumping on the bandwagon, something like that was his thumbnail or video. I keep seeing videos that said aggro is dead, and the only person I heard aggro was still good was Coach. Yeah, aggro's not gonna be dead. Like, it's a fundamental game design flaw. I mean, there's a reason why Garrett probably doesn't play Gundam and doesn't make any content on Gundam, because he understands that Gundam is just not good, and he's going and probably doing other things. Like, honestly, I'm sure he probably plays here or there, but he's probably just like, yeah, I'd rather go play One Piece or other Lorcana or something and spend my time on those trading card games as a competitor or whatever, rather than Gundam. Even though we're all big fans of the IP, or a certain amount of fans, but yeah. I don't want this hand. Kind of want to mulligan this away into a worse-ish hand, but we can draw out of it with our 2 drops. So, yeah. Also, I've DM'd Ibo, but he never replied to me, because apparently Ibo was in on the joke. Apparently, right? I'm not saying he was or not, but he hasn't replied to me. Apparently, he was in on the joke that I should not be charging people for coaching, even though I've been coaching for 10 years in Gundam, because, you know, people think, did you win in regionals? Did you top world championship? Did you do all these things? It's like, dude, one person is gonna win the regionals. There's been like 2 regionals in Canada, and they're like 10 hours away from me. We're not gonna be going to regionals. And yeah, aggro's not gonna be dead. When aggro is dead, trust me, I'll tell you guys when aggro's dead. When I told people that like GD04 is gonna be a complete bad set with no, like, all the cards are dirt cheap, almost nothing works. Even League Militaire, like, it's an inconsistent deck until you play blocker spam, and you know, even then we saw it. None of them made it to the top in in Japan, in Montreal, which was a blocker heavy meta. One person made it, you know, and won the event, whatever. What am I doing here? I'm playing this. I'm attacking. Should be fine with the stats. I need to watch more Ibo a bit, because right now I can't tell if he's doing a bit or serious at times in his videos, or he'll say he's just joking when a lot of people disagree with him. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no clue. It's one of those things where we were saying at the beginning of like GD01, GD02, content creators are always playing it safe. They only jump on the bandwagon of, hey, a regional ended, we gotta make all the clickbaity videos, what is brand new on the news, make videos about the big things. But as far as informational content and educational, and telling you guys what is up day one, I'm like the only person doing it pretty much. And anybody else that I see, like League Militaire, or if I'm not gonna make videos on it early, I send you guys towards them being like, hey, I know you guys want videos, go check out these channels, they only have like 200 subs. Again, I'm like brand new, I'm not even a YouTuber. IBO and other guys have been doing it for a hot minute, which is fine. I need to attack is what I need to do right now. I must attack him. Yeah. Do I want to lose this? The answer is probably yes. Because he's playing red, so let's get rid of this now. He takes the hit. He wants burn damage. He does get the burn damage. But just a close combat. Still pretty good for him though. IV also have Metafly and charges people access his blurple strats. Yeah, it's not that he has a Metafly and all this stuff as well. He charges people like $34 or whatever per thing. It's that when you bring something up, like, hey, I'm a coach, right? They're gonna ask everybody in the chat. They're gonna ask for your like, what makes you think you can coach? What like, where are your credentials of coaching? And it's like, number one, I would show you guys my referrals right on my videos quite often, so that people know that I have like 100 clients or whatever. I show people that my clients win new types, top new types, top regionals, do well at regionals, as well. Even go to nationals. I don't go, but I don't need to go, right? I'm just a talking head slash the player who. What am I supposed to do here? The player who has I feel like I should save that. Maybe Rick Dom will come up stronger later. This thing will probably die though, is a problem. I gotta go wide, I guess. I'm the guy who teaches other people and lets their clients put in the work and win in pretty much all the games. And yeah. In League of Legends, other games, I'm like, hey, if you know, don't think I'm correct, just look at my work. Look at what I'm saying. Look at the information I put out. If you disagree with it, then sure, you don't like me. You think I'm dumb, whatever. But if you don't disagree with these things, then clearly I'm a valid coach. And anybody who's got coaching from me clearly knows I'm like superior to like, you know, a lot of other people. The idea behind this deck is, yeah, simply mid-range brawler. Yes, double Sleda. Just play a bunch of 4-3s to get around blockers and then attack our opponent over and over again is the idea. That is absolutely the concept. We don't have a Roselle in the list because white and green don't have Roselles. That's pretty much all we're missing. We have Rick Dom instead, but yeah. We did beat a Blurple, and we did beat 2 Justice blocker decks. Then we lost to 1 extreme high roll of Blurple, and we lost to 1 white deck that got a base, and we just couldn't get over it, unfortunately. We killed the base, but we lost like 2 turns later. Couldn't get a link. We're always gonna play this. We're gonna play this. Now the question is, where does Soletta go? That is the question. Right? Where does Soletta go? I feel like she goes here. And swings for like 5-6. I'll put on the Rick Dom, swing here. He would have to block me with this guy. We would trade, I would breach. But, okay, yeah, he blocks anyways. I get to survive with 1 HP. Now I can not attack him because, yeah, he'll just block. Yeah, just a bare bones basic deck list. 4 AP to get across blockers, Rick Dom, because Rick Dom. Don't have Roselle, but we got Rick Doms. And then everything else is just Academy cards. And then links, basically. Hello. Marshy. I might see Hathaway movie? Hell yes. Go watch the Hathaway movie. Also, you should see the first Hathaway movie. So if you want to see the first Hathaway, I'm down to watch it with you. I booked coaching because you were the only one making actual competitive decks that weren't just blocker swap or GM spam. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. A lot of the people, they're just like, what does Aibo play, bro? Aibo only plays aggro. I haven't seen him post anything about other decks really. Or it's like at the end of GD03, he's like, oh, look, guys, here's a clan deck. Clan is kind of cracked, guys. It's like, dude, you're like 3 months late. And you're just like copying, and then some people in my chat were also telling me like they don't even think that Aibo makes his own deck list, that he just copies it, even his aggro deck. It's like he might adjust it, but he's just playing whatever the strongest deck in the metagame is at any given point. Man, it's not a good time for me right now. Kind of out of cards. Still sitting here. My weak guys aren't be able to get over his big guys. I guess I can try to take out the ill strike. At least get something off the board. Now let's just go after his base and see what he does. I'm pretty sure I've lost this game. Do I need to know anything other than the first movie to follow along? That's a question for the chat. Do you need to know anything other than the first Hathaway movie? My answer is going to be no. You don't need to know anything other than the first Hathaway movie. Anything that you might want to know is like very basic stuff, like the whole like original Gundam war, which nobody cares about. It's basically like irrelevant. That's how the first movie has nothing to do with like the original Gundam stuff, really. It's in the same world, but that's it. I haven't seen the anime, that's why. Charge counterattack is nice to see before the first, but it isn't for the break. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, the Hathaway movies we can just watch 1 and 2. I'm pretty casual, but I really value your attempts at exploring other deck formats. Almost all your content on YouTube is people replicating tournament lists. Almost all the content, yeah, people are just replicating lists, showing what won a new type challenge, and you know, I give you guys the Mafty list day 1. I give you guys the clan list, completely unique and very strong, brand new ideas, red white before anybody else. Academy Shenlong, Academy, you know, Atherin, whatever. Lupus, I was like the first person to put Lupus out there, and then everybody else kind of, you know, jumped onto it, I guess. Really quickly. I think I'm dead. Unfortunately, I think I'm just dead. I guess I would get a Kusanagi base. I'm still kind of cooked though. Yeah, red is too. Red white is very good. For Hathaway, not really. Lose content. Yeah, okay. I mean, they have books. Y'all can just read them. YouTubers even made breakdowns of them if you don't want to read. Yeah, is Gundam fun? I'm concerned it's less so and not balanced. You are correct, twin rotors. You're correct. Is Gundam fun? Not if you're looking to be competitive, and not if you're looking for... It's very cheap, so it's gonna be one of those Japanese games where you play it just to play it, and it's because it's Gundam. But the game is not something that I would recommend anybody to get into at the current moment. There's other card games that are way more fun, that are also as cheap as this one, and there's no reason to get into this. If there is a reason to get into Gundam, it's going to be either at the end of the year when the game becomes a lot better, hopefully, or everybody quits the game. Fun for social and family, that's okay. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. But it's not an actual good game right now. It's a very bad game. And there's people who are like quitting. Found out yesterday that like there's a local store to Kodiak that is closing down their Gundam locals because nobody's showing up. What is this stream title? Did you cut the other pilot and go 8 Soletas? Oh yes, you did. Now I see the deck list. Yeah, this is just a meme deck list. It's doing okay, totally 50-50, but yeah, it kind of is like a 4-2 win to loss ratio. Okay, let's make a real deck now. Let's make a real deck. Okay, we played this a bunch. Now we're gonna make a real Academy deck list, which means we're getting rid of all these green cards, unfortunately. Goodbye green. Goodbye green. Then we're going to play all of the white stuff. Why? Because I want to play Bannerger, Unicorn Awakened Bannerger links. Okay, Bannerger links. Looking solid. Just because we got the pilots, we got the Bannerger, we got the show, we got Kusanagi, we need... Now we don't have to run overflow if we don't want to, but what we do need to run in the deck is Honestly, Darbolt for sure. Michaelis, sure. Ferract. We don't need Ferract unless we're gonna run the other pilot, which we could run. We don't need this guy. This bit form is fine. Rizal is also a okay option. And then the question is, do we want to discard? We need striker pack, of course. Graceful demeanor. One less card, eh? The Gundam Ferex is not gonna do us any good. It's better to run something else. The question is, what is that something else gonna be? If you guys have any recommendations, let me know real quick. Graceful, command spells, Michaelis, pilots. What is like the best white card we can put in here? The stream title is also just the first thing that came to my mind because Yuri. To be fair, Blur pull one of your war and blocker swap decks. All use the same cards and mostly change the ratios or one of two card differences. Yep. You know what, coach? I heard it's a common thing with Bandai games that they don't get good until after a full year of release. Yeah, sure. But some people said that it's not even that, you know, Gundam is worse than what Digimon was in other games on the release. But also, you know, why should anybody buy into, you know, is Bandai like stupid? Do they just want to feed us useless cards and make a bunch of money and we're all like dumb giving them our money? They should be trying to make a good game. And the other issue is that it's not really a problem with like the just the cards and stuff. It's really a design flaw, and they were given an opportunity with the ban restricted list to fix it, and they just simply didn't make any attempt at that. Yeah, Kodiak, I thought of that. I just feel like maybe we're not going to do that at the moment. Not at the moment. Yeah. I could do it though. For the stream. There we go. 2 more cards. Oh, we can have silver bullet in the deck list. Amuro. Nah. Siege ploy. Nah. Just need more units. Rick Diaz actually. Yeah, Rick Diaz seems like a good choice. Maybe 3 unicorns, 3 Rick Diaz's, 3 Michaelis, 4 Rick Diaz's. Why do all the cards say sample? It's for like their copyright thing, I guess. I don't know. I think they're yoinked from the main site. Yeah, if you want to talk about crowd, let me know. I imagine it gets copyrighted. Yeah, lawyers. Let's go, coach. Yo, Bill. Oh wait, about the aerial that grabs command again. Yeah, not playing that one. I bought a couple of Silver Age Flesh and Blood precons to scratch the competitive itch. I go to Gundam locals now. Just see how far I can take the tribal decks like Vulture. Hell yes, dude. Isn't Flesh and Blood like way more interactive and competitive, I guess? Is this a good hand? I don't have overflows. I probably want to mulligan this so I can grab other stuff. Okay, maybe I should not have mulliganed that, but whatever. Flesh and Blood. Okay, we got a pretty good offense next turn. Play Unicorn, maybe we'll swap up to White Red Academy with Atherin. We have a really good curve. I was thinking of not doing Graceful, just playing the Striker pack. But I'm like, he's gonna have to use all his mana to play the blockers again. Or that. And I have a Bandager Links to just go swing. He uses EX resource. He trades. He plays blocker, Ail Strike. More blockers. I probably just want to go really, really wide on him. It's probably the best answer. Or I can start pressuring him now. I'd play the Justice, he bounces a token. Which is kinda okay. Or I play the Unicorn, pass the turn. And then we could have some AP reduction stuff going on in the future. Probably play this. And then do what we can. In the future. It sucks that we're just playing with like a bunch of vanilla cards a lot of the time because we just don't have a we don't have a LR level 5, LR level 4. We only have our level 7s, which, you know, he's gonna have his big guys, but he also has the mid-range guys that are also really strong. It's like I'm just playing with like worse cards than he is overall. Okay, let's draw a card. Let's play a bunch of guys. Do I want to attack with this? Actually, this is a command card. I can play the command card. 4-2. I can give minus AP to the 3-3. Just so I don't die on the McKillis swing. So now I can go attack. And then I can go attack directly into him. Which he's gonna block me or take suppression. Cool. End the turn. 1-2. We're at 3 command cards, so one more McKillis becomes stronger. If I can draw a second suppression unicorn, that'd be cool. If only there was a way to give it high maneuver. I really thought that this unicorn would be like a lot stronger, but it's not. Matt, what Silver Age decks are you playing? Or have you found like your favorite class or hero yet? sure. Catherine Zala. I would just keep Banisher, honestly, for something in the future. I could put on this, but it's like, you know, I already have all these guys to swing at him. And I have graceful demeanor to get around his blockers. Okay, he's gonna kill a bunch of my guys, kill everything. So I need a link to win the game, essentially. Like, this is a problem with the red white, has so much card advantage. It's bonkers. It's absolutely cooked. Make it a 4-2-2-4, doesn't matter. 4-2, give minus AP to the 6-6 here. Shit. I could just wait till next turn. I'm just gonna wait. I have a bounce in my hand. Just wait. I don't know. Bayern Bravo. Who even isn't the Recon 1 through 3? So. Okay, loser. Ariel. He plays 2 more. Oh my god. He plays 2 more. Interesting. Does anything die from this? No. Nothing really dies. So I guess I just select opponent. He blocks me. And then I potentially just lose the game in a bit. Play another command spell. Put down a 4-2. Give minus AP to like this dude. End the turn. We played a base. Yep, we just lost. Rest in pieces. We tried. He dropped everything. Yeah, man. Blockers are just so annoying. This is why I played like Shenlong Ultron at Academy, because we just don't have cards. Like, look at this. Common, 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 common. Freaking common. It's like 2 LRs in the deck. We're playing with 2 LRs and like, what is this? Like 1-2 rares? Like, are we serious right now? Like, what is this deck, bro? How are we supposed to win? The guy's got like Ail Strike, G-Fred, Freedom, other stuff. It's like, okay. We got close. Almost got the win. Just needed to find our Bandager link, but that's triple Bandager. That's the opposite of triple Bandager. I play Bolton and Kano, by the way. And like my CC decks are Bolton, Kano, and Katsu, and then I have some Ira stuff as well. Bandager linkless, yes, exactly. Yeah, we're just gonna play the Rick Diaz blocker. The guy who won my last NTC was playing Shenlong, Dynamis, Amuro, and when undefeated, had to give him respect since there's a few wing red-white decks. Yeah. Shenlong, I mean, yeah, just, you know. Instead of playing a Char, you play Shenlong. It's an oldie but a goodie from GD01. This guy really ditched his Wing Zero. Are you serious? Why would you ditch a Wing Zero in a blocker-ish matchup? That just feels wrong. If I play this, I can't play anything next turn. So I shouldn't play this, but it's a wing. So I'm gonna do it and just risk me not having a single card to play next turn, which is definitely something you should not do. But here we are. I think Unicorn is only viable on the blocker package, or maybe try an Earth Federation list. Well, you're just trying to play like Academy stuff right now, pretty much. Just trying to like go, you know, 60% win rate with Academy. Win some, lose some mentality. Might put together the Atherin deck next. We really need new Academy cards. Like, we really need a very strong Academy level 4 and a very strong Academy like level 6 or something. And obviously Academy level 8 would be also great for us. He played a blocker. It's totally fine. Just gonna attack him. Like, I don't think this Unicorn or the Norn are very good cards anyways. He bounced my cards, but he knows I can just play them again. So he actually gave me a better hand, I guess, technically. So now I just play these guys. Just wait, they teased new aerial for GD05. The monkey paw is that it won't be Academy. I have no idea what monkey paw means, but yeah. If it's not Academy, we're all gonna shoot ourselves in the head, okay? If it's not Academy, like, Gundam is declared dead on the spot, and they hate Academy. Bandai must hate Academy. Like, what they should be giving us is literally all the girls in like bathing suits from Academy, and then giving us actual good cards and making money off of us. But no, they don't want to do that. What do I want to do with this Rizal is the question. Probably swing at the ill strike, forcing him to block with the Lifris. Is the move, unless he goes unforeseen. Yeah, Fi's ninjas are definitely more fun than the other variants overall. Katsu's like super combo. He even searches his deck for stuff. Obviously you're playing you're not playing CC yet, so yeah, Fi is definitely very fun. If you pick up the Fi stuff, then you can probably move to playing Fi in CC as well. He just got new support. And it's Ninja. Ninjas are pretty fun. They're getting more support in the next set as well. And of course the new heroes coming out in the next set. But yeah, try a little bit of everything and then pick what class you enjoy the most, I would say. Just don't play Illusionist. Don't play Illusionist and don't play Necromancer. Unless you want to play that, then, you know. Not sure they hate Vulture and Mafty more than Academy. Minerva came out as it's a top tier deck. Mafty came out and got nothing. Well, Minerva is only a top tier deck because a blocker spam. Mafty, I did put a video out for that, and it did get to the top of Japan Nationals, or I think it was Japan Worlds or something. So there is that. But yeah, I do agree that Mafty has gotten nothing, which is kind of sad. But the reason why they hate Academy more, okay, because Minerva just came out, it's fine. Vulture is Vulture. I don't know what to say about Vulture. But Academy literally is basically unplayable. Like, Vulture is at least it's got something going on. Academy is like basically unplayable. It's like nothing happened. It's ridiculous. Like, they actually gave us a whole set saying GD04, Academy, blah blah blah. Give us like so many cards, and all those cards are basically useless. Which is even worse, because like at least Vulture you can still get stuff and your big guy is like pretty strong. There's some stuff going on in Vulture, but Academy it's like, bro, there's nothing going on in this set. Do I want to trade here? Not really. Let's go attack crazy. Striker pack. One of the best cards in the game, along with Justice Gundam. He's attacking the Michaelis. And was gonna send the bird mode into it? No. He wants to wing zero me. Do I have a competitive Vulture list? No, I do not. For many reasons, but yeah. I do not have a competitive Vulture list. No. Usually when I know like the Vulture fans or other fans will like play those decks, I just kind of let them handle it. So, unfortunately, do not have a competitive ultra list. What I need to do right now is upload a Wing video this weekend. I need to talk about players quitting Gundam and local stores closing down their locals for Gundam. And I also need to make a list on just I guess insight into League Militaire maybe. Okay, that's something. Give me Banniger, man. Where's Banniger? I need Banniger. Nope, that's not Banniger. So no competitive ultra list, unfortunately. Just the game's just too toxic for any decks to really exist. I can bounce his L strike. Kill his justice. Is that really what I want to do? Oh, I can give -2 to something. Right. Oh, I completely forgot about that. 3, 2, and 4. Why didn't you use it right for the end of the turn? Because I had a lot of mana and I could have had enough to play Banisher, Lynx, Unicorn, and then Witch and the Bride. That's why I didn't play it, because I had enough mana to play anything I wanted on the next turn. And I was hoping to get a Banisher Link to my hand. And so I bounced at the end of the turn and I didn't have anything to really do into him. Then, yeah. That's basically why. And I guess I got the AP reduction on one of his guys as well at the end of it, but yeah. I wanted to see what I drew, because my only way of winning this game is to draw the Banisher, but I haven't drawn it. But what's up, Hans? I'm trying to cook a League Military list with Neo's Young right now. It feels like it will struggle to reach Neo's Young, not gonna lie. Yes. Blocker spam needs to be banned along with GM spam. It's unhealthy. What do I want to do here? I have to kill this. I'm down to like no shields. Level 9. Okay. We'll just hope that we draw the Banisher at some point. Another Ale Strike. How do you play Neo's Young versus League Militaire Norm Blocker matchup? Good question. I haven't played a lot of the matchup in particular, but going off of it, they're both going to be running blocker swap, so that kind of just means that if you can ail strike combo your opponent out of the game and bounce and get their shields and win, you're good. The benefit you have playing red, obviously, is you have all those burn spells you have access to, which make you significantly stronger. Into basically everything and comeback mechanics. So you pretty much want to just get to the late game and then start blowing people up with Neo Zeong. If you can get there, you pretty much win. But as a red player, you would probably want to hold all your burn spells to kill their Victory Gundam, because you cannot have Victory Gundam draw them like infinite cards. The biggest benefit that red has, as we've seen on stream today, is that they don't they just get a lot of card advantage from like all the ping damage that they get. They get free cards taken off the board, and over time, from like turn 5 through 8, let's just say 3 cards, they get a +3 by ping damage rather than playing show resolves and stuff. And then eventually the red deck just kind of wins overall. But Victory Gundam, if they draw a lot of cards, then it's going to suck. But Neo Zeong, you pretty much would have to get like 2 on the board, full frontal, ping everything away, because red was always favored into white. Red was always favored into white and blocker decks, even into wing. It was just a matter of how many pluses can the blue-white deck get, and if they can kill you very quickly or not. If they can't kill you quickly, like if you both start with full HP and you have a Neo Zeong on the board and they have like, you know, a couple guys, like, but you both have blockers, you're just simply gonna kill them. Because Neo Zeong, they also can't kill Neo Zeong. The thing's like 8-9, very big. Okay, guys, this deck is not working. So unfortunately, Unicorn is just god awful. As we kind of knew, it's not Bandager's fault. It's just that they knew Unicorn is not good. Okay, but now we can go to Atherin. Okay, we go to Atherin. We can pull up this guy. We can pull up Atherin. We can pull up this for Breach. And we're looking at 48 cards. Is there anything else that is needed in this particular build? 6 issue bases are a thing. Witch in the Bride, sure. Striker Pack, sure. Overflow, sure. It's gonna be more of an aggressive deck. Like, I just want to remove like these things from the deck anyways. But what is Sleta gonna go on to? Just these things. What is Rick Diaz's job? To be a random blocker. Which means we want to play Messer type or level 8 G-Quux. We're gonna put in the Messer type. I like 4 copies. Reduce aerial and reduce. Yeah, we'll reduce it to 2. Don't have any close combats or anything, but that's okay. Nah, bro, new Unicorn Bacon is crack. How is it crack, bro? Tell me, Superfly guy, how is it crack? Dog, I tried to make green, white, and all that DOF stuff is so hard to hit. What is DOF? DOF. Donna Fold. Donna Fold Academy. is, yeah, it's basically impossible. This is why Green and White Academy is basically not supposed to go together anyways. And I don't know why they decided to give Academy a new keyword, being Dawn of Fold. And half of the cards that they released were like, there's only 2 cards that say Dawn of Fold on them, which is stupid. So yeah, it just feels like they gave us the future of not Academy, but Dawn of Fold. Just has an Academy tag onto it because it's from the series. And we really should have gotten, what the hell is this hand? We really should have gotten better stuff, basically. They did Academy dirty. They did Academy very, very dirty. The frag seems so nice, but he's too hard to get on the board, right? Yeah. It's too hard, man. It's too difficult. Just count the amount of LRs in your deck, and you're going to realize that the amount of LRs and good LRs you have access to is basically 0. And your opponent is playing with basically like way more LRs than you. Probably like 12 of them in his deck, while we have access to like 4, you know, unless you want to put rebuild into your deck. We're just struggling behind, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to wait for another set that is like a complete Academy set that gives Academy probably gonna be a starter deck, probably like a Dawn of Fold Academy starter deck that gives us like 2 or 3 LRs, just like they did with Minerva or Triple Ship, whatever. It's unfortunate. I have nothing else to do with these things, so I'm just gonna put it on here and call it a day. Aside from aggro troubles, my Awakened Blue-White Unicorn build hasn't lost to other mid-late game decks. Unicorn on card with Manager Link is too much pressure. What's your build, Superfly? Are you looking at like Ailstrike Kira blockers? Because if you're doing Ailstrike Kira blockers, then yeah, it makes more sense. I'm hoping Calibarn or this new Ariel in GD05 is going to make some synergy. Yeah, I highly doubt it, but I'm there with you. But like I said, I think GD05 is going to be one of those sets where they spread everything way too thin and we're getting 1 LR per deck. And is 1 LR per deck going to be good enough? Probably not, because as we know from all the other sets, half of the LRs are like borderline like $1, dude. They're like not even, nobody cares about them, which is insane. I guess I'll attack with this. Why not? Just trade. Yeah, sure. Let's trade. Keep the Athens for my justices. No Kira, but Ailstrike in my opinion needed for aggro deterrent. It's good that it's working out for you. I don't think it's cracked. I don't think the unicorn itself is cracked. I think Banisher is very good. I love Banisher. And I like the other unicorns. Does this guy really play another bloody base? Side story to call for action for Sleta going to season 2? Yeah, exactly. The side story. He is gonna block it this time. Cool. Yeah, I got nothing to do here, so. That's the thing with the new set coming out. I don't know what the hell they're thinking. Like, oh, these LRs better be super power creep, man. I'm telling you, there better be game-breaking cards this next set. The entire set should be like completely freaking cracked, or else. Or else, man. Yeah, let's attack the shields. Why not? I can kill this guy and target this guy. He blocks it. Sure. Then I just play this guy and end the turn. Hello, house. How's it going? We really need to play that white base deck at some point. Really need to build it and play it. Red white Zaf deck today. Played a bunch of different academy stuff. Now we're on the third variation, which is red white. Academy. Banisher did not work with the new white unicorn. Academy beatdown was totally fine. But yeah. At least Green Letta and Ferrac level 6 are awarded Academy generics, so we don't need to invest into DOF to use them. Yeah. Yep. We just really need, like I said, level 4 LRs really make decks so much stronger than all the other decks in the game. And that's kind of how it is. And Victory Gundam is doing that. Aegis Gundam is pretty strong. And so on. Yeah. What am I supposed to do with this thing? Digimon Locals, Kodiak. Come on, I thought you were a Gundam player, man. Why are you deserting us like this? You're a Digimon, or no, sorry, not Digimon. You're a Gundam only player, man. That's it. Have fun for Digimon at Digimon Locals. A better game than all the other Bandai games. This is where Striker Pack was terrible. Yeah, but it is what it is. It's not like after 23 cards anything is too terrible. Nothing unless I get a Striker Pack here. No. Kusanagi base. Dude, look at the card advantage. Like, so many cards he's got. This is why Neo's Young is a thing. We really had not a good hand that game. And I hear One Piece is like the premium Bandai game, or at least it's the most popular. That's because One Piece itself is like the most popular anime. And also it's because Pokemon scalped their market. It's the same thing. Like Pokemon is a shit game. But guess what? People want to spend $10,000 on some freaking card from like, you know. Oh, it's got graded out of 10. It's worth $100,000 or $1 million. Like, what the hell is wrong with you guys? Like, come on, dude. What is wrong with you guys? So that's like something with One Piece. One Piece is just turning into a collector's market fully. Yeah. If Gundam ever gets there, then my Wing Zeros will be worth like $10,000 too. But a lot of One Piece competitive players can't really play it because it's like getting very, very expensive to buy the top tier meta decks, because One Piece products are like scalped and don't exist. But Digimon's definitely better than One Piece is. There's a lot more game mechanics, a lot more everything going on in there. Makes it a lot better. And plus you're playing Digimon. Come on, you know how fun Digimon is compared to Gundam. Can't wait for that new Digimon deck. I definitely am definitely want a new Digimon deck to play. You're back, Marshy. Matt was asking what your favorite hero is and stuff, and from this 1, 2, 3 of the first 3 seasons of what do you call it? Silver Age. I don't think he's in the chat anymore. Maybe not. Maybe not. I hate that like I'm the one running out of cards. It's kind of insane. Truly is kind of insane. Completely ludicrous. World we're living in right now. Oh, the downside of red-white blockers, the dreaded early game break. Yeah. Yeah, I was asking your favorite, but yeah. The downside. Okay. Why is Gundam so boring? I know you have a Nyan. Go ahead and play it. Okay, give me a rebuild. Or don't. Hail strike. Pilot. Bounce. Another unit to make me lose the game. Another Soletta, brother. Striker pack. Give me a striker pack. Oh. Now I'm definitely dead. Okay, guys. I'm sorry, but like Academy is really, really not gonna hold up against the the meta decks. It's just unfortunate that we have to say goodbye to this entire deck. It's a tragedy, honestly. Maybe the Shenlong Ultron one, honestly. Maybe we try Shenlong Ultron. Okay, maybe we try that. The old school Shenlong Ultron deck. And then we play against aggro and die, but maybe it's good enough. I doubt it is because of Neo Zeong and all the burn damage, but where is it? What's the normal counter to big red white? Kill them before they get to Neo's Young. Literally attack them like crazy and hope that they do not have yeah, you need to kill them before they get to the ultimate late game. Their burn damage will generate them way too much value. The advantages you have are that they might brick, they have slow starts, but the advantage that they have is that even if they have a slower start, their shields can slow the game down, and they're always going to be alive with like 1 health, and they'll win the game, like you saw there. So yeah, even if you play mid-rangey, this is why like my wing deck and stuff, I play like more beatdown style decks, or have the ability to go beatdown by linking level 4 and playing 2 drops. I agree Academy has some weak points, but has some good cards in other areas. Yeah. Academy has some good stuff, some bad stuff, and unfortunately, it's mostly bad. Or just no synergy, no... You know, we're just missing more LRs. That's honestly what it is. We need more LRs. Give us 2 more LRs, and I bet our decks are going to be way stronger. Like, powerful abilities. Do we need to change anything on this? Not really. Not really. Map tactics we can replace with graceful demeanor. We're kind of good here. Not gonna change it too much, just trying to keep it you know, just gonna test it, hopefully play against some blocker decks. Don't you have a red white Neo's Young deck on your page, coach? I'm thinking of TCG top decks. Yeah, thinking of TCG top decks. I didn't make a Neo's Young deck because in my earlier streams I said, you know, just play. I mean, I already said red white, best deck in the game. Outside of the, you know, tier 0, and then I also said that you know, Neo's Young is not going to be a viable deck outside of, obviously, well, it's viable enough, but outside, it's like the O, you know, as good as the O is, that's how good Neo's Young is. And if you're going to go complete blocker slop, then of course you're going to be better than your opponents in those aspects. So yeah, if we're going to play, if I was taking Neo's Young to my locals, like an actual full Neo's Young deck, then I would be, the best deck would be play 10,000 blockers and then win with Neo's Young at the end of it. Otherwise, I'll be playing like Big Red or Red Velvet, essentially. Do Gundam people use Metafy at all? Metafy. Yes, they do. They do use Metafy. All TCG players use Metafy, basically. I'm gonna lurk for now. Alright, Marcy, lurk. Lurk away. We were talking about it last night at Fab. You could make paid guides and stuff. Yeah, the thing is, I don't want people to pay for paid guides that are basically useless. I want them to come get coaching from me directly so that my 100% like on track, like, you know, all my clients are very good because they have me, not because they're reading a piece of paper. Ultra, Shenlong, and Wei were all good at cards against blockers, 100%. Yeah, I'll just play the... I want to play the 5-4. I can play both the next turn anyways. Let's play the Striker Pack. Let's make it a 4-2 and play 2 guys next turn. He could potentially have the AoE guy this turn, but some holding up unforeseen. Yes. That is why I have not made a meta fight. What I should make is probably a Whatnot account and sell on there. To be honest. Might be a pretty good way for me to make some extra money on the side and gain some newer viewers. So what is the track record so far? The track record is Blue White Bandager Academy failed miserably. And then Beatdown Academy White Green. Basically just pure beat down, like not aggro, no GMs, but anything above level 3, level 2. Went 6 and 4, like 60-40. Beat 2 red white decks, a Blurple deck, and then we got kind of high rolled on 2 games. But yeah, that's where we're at with that at the moment. And then red white Atherin just wasn't good enough compared to everybody else's builds with blockers, and them playing a red white, and you know, red having a lot of card advantage through burn, while we don't have that because we're playing like academy stuff. And then currently with this deck, this is our first game with Academy Shenlong Ultron. Which I should probably update this deck with the green side, the Dawn of Fold cards. I think the best moment is when my opponent has that Pikachu face when I pair Wei onto Break Dom and no damage from the blocker counter. And Breach combo too funny? Yeah. That, or like you play Armor Array onto Break Dom and then kill their blocker anyways, and like, what the hell? Yep. It's one of the upsides of Buffet. He kind of just works with anyone with Breach. It's nice. And Shenlong being such a good LR, like, if Shenlong was level 4, it would just change the game, pretty much. Wait, isn't he just dead? No, he has pilot. I understand he'll draw cards, but he has so many cards that, like, who cares at this point? Shenlong level 4 would be insane. Yeah. Like, literally, it would be so good. It would be so, so good. And, like, level 5 is absolutely not bad for this guy. Because it's, like, honestly, Shenlong is better than Ailstrike is. Straight up, I favor Shenlong or Ailstrike all fucking day. And this guy's only a rare, and Shenlong is just so good, man. KO looks strong for sure. Yes, sir. Flesh and blood. If I was going to start Flesh and Blood right now, I'd probably be playing the new Aurora coming out. I'm not gonna lie. It would either be the new Aurora, or it would be... Is it the new Wizard? Or no, the Illusionist guy. The Aurora Illusionist, but I'll probably just play Aurora. But if everybody's gonna play Aurora, which they probably are, I'll probably just play the Illusionist guy. Not because he's the strongest or anything, but just because that's the new stuff coming out. Actually, Hala just came out. Hala would be like, obviously, warrior class being my favorite. Warrior, Runeblade, until they finally introduce like Paladin or whatever other classes that they're gonna introduce. Even though Light Warrior is just Paladin, it'd be cool if they changed the whole wording of what a Light Warrior is over to the Paladin. Just be like, yeah, it's not Light Warrior anymore, it's just Paladin. Would be cool. Hala design looks so cool. Yeah, Hala's looks pretty cool. I'm a Bolton main. Milb disease running through my veins. Are we going to lose another game? Or can we actually win? Did we win the last one? I don't even remember what happened. Yeah, we won the last game, right? Against the blocker deck. Am I actually dead? No, I'm not dead. Only 2, right? I have coaching in 30 minutes with a client, so it's probably going to be a stream wrapping up time for today. Should I stream tomorrow? Is a great question. Tomorrow's Thursday, I believe. Or no, tomorrow's Friday, right? Tomorrow's Friday. Am I gonna stream tomorrow? The answer is probably yes. I do have some coaching to do tomorrow though. So that's like a thing. It sucks that green we have like almost no card advantage. And white also has basically no card advantage. Like not having card advantage against all these like decks is miserable experience, man. $26 cards in the trash. Ridiculous amount. Guys, it's just not working. We get to the finish line, but we can never cross it. It's a tragedy, honestly. It's a complete tragedy. Honestly, the Psycho Gundam deck doing better, but again, that has Tekkaden in it, which is why it's doing better. Like, it literally has LR, like LR. Good cards. Straight up good cards. GD05 will fix Academy, surely? Yes, surely it will fix it. Surely. Surely it can fix it. Through some magic.
Heartstrings wrapped around too tight. Illuminate me with your light. You fill all the room inside my mind. And all that I can see is you. You wash away my sea of blue. You're the only reason.
I really should be like a single Rick Diaz, but you know. Actually, I could do the Lifrith here. To be fair, last guy played like 2 bases after no shield, checkmated him a few times. Yeah, that's what happens every single game. It's like I just can't get across the finish line, and it makes like red white hard. I mean, he's playing red purple, but it's just like anything with blockers basically. He had some blockers, and the blockers walled me up, and I couldn't get through. But yeah, checking your opponent and then just not winning the game feels kind of bad. What are you doing, Stella? You still closing up your work? Are you free by now? Yeah. You're chilling? You're chilling? Got it. I think you changed your YouTube icon. It used to be like you. And now it's the plushies. Yeah, I'm a Ray. Go ahead. Yeah. Yes, sir. Coach pays attention to things. The details. Give me death side, please. Or duo. Oh no, he knows the Clan Academy player is a purple-haired girl. Yes. Oh no, what will I do? You know, when I was like growing up or like in my teens, I was always like, dude, I know it turned into like, oh, blue hair, whatever, nonsense. I mean, it's kind of true, but also nonsense, whatever. Like, yeah, like blue haired. I used to have my username be blue haired BZ. But on top of that, oh, he's playing the O. Interesting. It was what do you call it? Like Asian girls with blue hairs were like my thing. Okay, I'm just saying. He wants to kill my Death Scythe because he knows Wing Zero is gonna drop. I can bounce it with Amuro, and then I get to save my Death Scythe unless he wants to suicide into it. I guess Amuro back. What's the point then? I guess to waste his Amuro stuff. Gotta love this meta, brother. Something has to change GD05 or many will leave the game. Don't worry, Luna. Many are already leaving the game. In fact, there's a couple people in chat who have moved on to Flesh and Blood, Digimon, Riftbound. Yeah. So many have already quit the game, and more are going to continue to quit the game because the game is absolute shit. And that kind of sums it up. I don't really need to attack him, do I? He's going to 7 next turn. He can rest one of my guys. Then I can Death Sight link him next turn anyways. Wing 0. No point really. He does have Amuro though, but he can't really play it. Digimon. Is Digimon fun? Yes. Digimon is like Yu-Gi-Oh! It doesn't really have like counter spells and stuff like that, but it has a lot of interaction. Digimon is fun. There's this simulator coming out for at the end of the year. It's basically it's very fun, interactive. It's a best of 3. It's a best of 3. There's a tournament circuit, Bandai game, obviously lots of like premium products, whatever. There's not a lot of stuff on YouTube for it in particular, but there's the game is fun for sure, and it's cheap. Especially if you want to play like a meta deck, it can be pretty cheap. The new star deck coming out is $15. No, it's not toxic like Yu-Gi-Oh! And Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not exactly toxic. It's just the bad players that are toxic, just like in any other game. But it's dynamic like Yu-Gi-Oh! Dynamic. Okay. Wing 0. But there's like counter timings. There's a whole resource system. It's not like Bandai games where you get 1 resource per turn. There's a I'm forgetting what it's called. I always forget what it's called. But if I play a Lifrith for 2, that means the turn dial or the energy counter goes towards 2 to my opponent. Then if my opponent plays something that costs 5, it goes to 3 to my side because I gave him 2 energy. He eats the 2 and gives me 3 back. So it's like a tug of war system. But Digimon is definitely fun. I've been having more fun playing that. Other people also have been having more fun playing that overall. So yeah. Memory, yes, memory. There you go, Lucas. By the way, when we played, my hand braked hard. It sucks how Gundam is so inconsistent outside of aggro. With the link mechanic. Well, I've been saying it since day 1. But clearly, some people on the internet think that this game is perfectly balanced. Don't worry about a thing. The game is perfect. Aggro is not a problem. The meta is super diverse. There's 16 different decks in the meta game. And all those people are on absolute fucking crack, is what I have to say. They're absolutely on fucking drugs. Like, I'm a skilled player, but can't apply it? Yeah, exactly. You just can't apply skill to this game. Which is why Digimon, you can actually apply skill. It's still a Bandai game, but you look at a card like on Digimon, you'll see like, oh, this card has abilities, this card combos. You gotta have all these combo pieces up. But you don't have to have links or like have to have something on the board. Everything is pretty good. It's 30-40% skill, 70% luck. Yeah, exactly. 100%. I don't know why IBO Academy just like, oh my god, the game's so brain dead. Like, and then to be a top tier aggro player, you must be so good at the game, and then you have a tier 0 format. But then other times he says there is no tier 0 deck, and then like he comes back, aggro's not a problem, but then he says, oh, you know, if you're this good at the game, then of course aggro's a problem because I'm the best player in the world. And then he goes and loses to Eggman 3 times on stream because even he can't beat Eggman of all people, you know, consistently. It's complete nonsense. And yeah, whole game's absolute trash. And I'm just gonna say it how it is. Okay, this guy's playing a blocker deck. Ugh. What the hell do I even do right now? Do I link this? No, can't do anything really. Can't do much, can't lie. Kind of just screwed here. Kind of just screwed. Like, it's gonna be my third wing 0, it doesn't matter. So painful, man. If he gets a O, we can tap this guy. Anyone doesn't want to limit 2/2s in deck and errata armor against other things are spineless turn card sideways. I just want to win, not thinking and believe I'm a great player. Yeah. Agreed. I have nothing against aggro decks as an archetype. I love aggro decks as an archetype. But I fucking hate slamming 1-drop weenies on the board and rushing people down with no like direct damage burn, no reason to count your opponent's health, just kill them. Unit. It's insane. Yeah, this is why we can't play anything but Neo Zeong when we're trying to play a late game deck. It's impossible. He's not playing the O. He's just playing Messer or whatever the guy's called. So he didn't have the O. He was just playing the blocker, I guess, for the repair. If he was playing the O, I didn't see it, but I'm pretty sure he wasn't playing the O. Because he had Kira. Yeah. Yes, sir. You know what? Somebody comment on my YouTube video today. I'll pull it up for you guys to look at. We go here. We go to my channel. We go to my video that got a lot of love. Welcome in. And like it was the newest comment. Right? And like Pira commented, now that it's been a few weeks, suddenly everyone is saying the same thing that was in this video but agreeing. LOL, funny that. Like literally made a video. You guys haven't seen this video, you guys should check it out or share it in your, honestly just share it in your local communities. Like share it on your Discord, share it in your local communities, like, you know, get it out there. And you guys are gonna see that there's so much hate on this video from in the comment section. But now that it's been a few weeks, you know, 2 weeks later, almost 3 weeks later, everybody is agreeing that there's too much card advantage. There's all this nonsense in the game. What happens in the future of the game? The future of the game is looking like shit, etc. Yeah. Where are these people, bro? Where's the people that said that the game is perfectly balanced? This guy, I just played a tourney. I ran out of cards on turn 5. You're just wrong. This guy's on crack. This guy is running out of cards on turn 5. This guy must be the worst player ever. What else is there? I'm trying to find like the most obvious stuff immediately. Okay. Yeah, like manage crashing out because the deck with the most value win. No, I'm crashing out because the future of the game. I mean, it's not even a crash out, it's just me talking about it. But this guy's absolutely retarded as well. You define punishing your opponent as creating card advantage. No. This guy also doesn't understand what I'm saying. Dave, he's been in the chat a few times. Yeah, it doesn't have card advantage like Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic, where you have to skillfully gain card advantage and play card the current timings that have punishes. In Gundam, everything just generates you an extra value for free. Bum 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 bum. This guy says better than One Piece. Removal spam. Where else is like the more like toxic? I mean, there's a lot of toxic stuff, but some of the people agree. These guys all agree. The main problem the game had before was running out of cards. That doesn't make any sense because that was never a problem in the Gundam. Running cards in your hand is the worst part about the game. Not really. That's just a typical normal card game thing where you run out of cards because you misplayed and your opponent got better cards or has a better deck. Now we get to run out of cards and that's the problem. I mean, we still run out of cards, just a lot later, and as the game grows, we're gonna have even more draw power. This guy thinks I'm yelling at the sky, which is funny. This guy thinks I suck at playing cards, which is funny. This guy thinks I don't understand draw mechanics or how the game actually plays, which is funny. He wants me to get good, apparently. This is so funny, bro. It's so funny. All this shit is funny. Like, it's hilarious. It just goes on and on. There's literally Zonda, the Discord mod, also commented on here somewhere. Like this guy, bro. He wrote a whole freaking book. Okay? My card math sucks. He's incorrect. I complain there's too many cards that let me get card advantages. Incorrect. Okay? You claim that you can't punish your opponent. Incorrect. I mean, I do claim that, but no, I don't claim that. I'm saying you can't punish your opponent enough because there's too much card advantage, so the punishment doesn't matter in the first place. It's like a slap on the wrist. The kid's never gonna learn. Right? Yeah, I can't put my opponent into a position where they literally cannot play the game. 100%. That's exactly my point. Because I want to freaking destroy my opponent because I'm a better card player than he is. But in Gundam, it doesn't matter. My opponent will... I kill a card, he draws a card. I take a shield, he draws a card. I destroy his hand, he draws another hand out of nowhere. What the hell is this? You complain about RNG, bro? Welcome to card games? No. See, this guy's an idiot. Everybody, like, this guy's an absolute idiot. And he should be told an idiot in the Discord community because he just simply is. There's like a lot of hate on this video. A ton of hate. I usually have like a 92% positive feedback on all my videos. This video was like 50-50. There's a lot of like downvotes, which is hilarious. It doesn't show the downvotes though anymore, but I have them. Pretty funny. Pretty funny stuff. Alright guys, I've got a coach in 5 minutes. So I'm going to check my Discord first. And then I'm going to be probably streaming... I'm probably going to work on a deck tomorrow, and then I'll stream like some new stuff like white base and other things. And should be coming out with some videos this coming week. Like, you should see 3 videos this coming week, if not more, before we get into EBO1. Alright, so I'm going to log out. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, hanging out with me. Again, definitely go check out Luna if you guys want graded cards. Your video confused me. To sum up the video, all I'm going to say, Arctic Wolf, the video is very simple. All the video says is that a lot of decks in the current game have card advantage. Okay? More than they probably should, but it's okay. The future of the game, if we're already on set 4 and all the decks are kind of like card advantage, card advantage, card advantage, like Charizard 2, Victory Gundam, Shard Resolves, the list goes on and on. Okay? What happens in set 5, 6, 7 when we get more card advantage and we get an extra like 50 cards for our current archetype in like, let's say, another year? The entire game is going to transform into every single card we have says recycle me, summon another dude, draw 7 cards, like, and like, yeah, that's pretty much what's gonna happen. Nobody's gonna run out of cards, and it's just gonna be whoever finishes the finish line, whoever crosses the finish line first is gonna win, and people are not gonna be locked outside of the game because they made misplays. They're just gonna be generating more and more cards, more and more value, and that's not good. Luna, what would you pick to take the regionals? Red, White, Neo, or Blue, White League? I would not play Blue, White League, at all. I would rather take Red, White, Neo because it's the strongest late game in the game. Obviously, Neo's young. You just can't beat it, even Wing Gundam and stuff. And it has access to Red, which Red puts a stop to aggro. I would follow the Japan stuff for the most part and then adjust it. So red, white, anything red, white. Red, white is the best deck in the game outside of the obvious blocker slot problem or aggro problem that they can just kind of kill you in a best of one. But so red, white. Blue, white league, it got lucky at it didn't make it at all anywhere close in Japan. Only one person won the event in the Montreal regionals, but Montreal was already a blocker heavy dominant area and they always play blockers a lot, and the deck is, you know, kind of designed to beat aggro as well by default, but he also had to top deck to win the event, which probably had to happen multiple times. And so blue white league is not, I would not play blue white league, period. I also don't think that Norn is a very good card. I've said that multiple times. And yeah, so I would just play red white. You also have played red white before, so just stick to red white, play it. It's similar to Wing. It is stronger overall. That's what I'll be taking, is red white. But alright, that's all the questions. I'm going to log out. Also, Wing is still okay option. It's the dark horse of Gundam, which that's my next video. I'll see you guys later. Gotta go coach. Good night. Hopefully you guys enjoy some Digimon, some Flesh and Blood, some other card games, and come back probably tomorrow for another stream at some point. Yeah.